Hello and welcome everybody. I'm MTG Gaming Bob. Thanks for stopping by. Today I'd like to go over some of my storage and organization options for my Magic the Gathering cards. So stay tuned. As your Magic the Gathering collection grows, you're quickly going to find that you need lots and lots of storage type of options and organizational options. So I'm going to cover two basic types of storage today. The first one will be storage for cards that you're going to need quick access to, like decks you're either building or decks you have built for Commander or pre-built options for whatever particular reason. I showed in my previous video one of my deck storage boxes, and these are for cards that you're actively using. The second type of storage you're going to need are for longer term storage. Now I divide mine up in three separate ways. I have my high value assets in binders. I have my commons and uncommons that are lower value cards that are from open packs in a different storage option. And the third storage option is leaving everything in sealed boxes, and I have that down in my basement. So let's start with my high value storage and show you exactly what I do with those. I like to buy these zippered binders that have rigid backs on them. I believe that provides the best type of protection for these cards. And when we talk about protection, there's two things you basically want to protect against. That's sunlight and moisture. Now you obviously have to keep things physically protected as well, but that goes with any type of storage option. So in these binders, what I like to do is not only do I put them in the binder, but I also sleeve them in these perfect fits. You can fit 2 cards per perfect fit sleeve. I don't recommend doing any more than that. You run the risk of splitting the sleeves. And you don't really want to pack these pockets with any more than 2 cards per pocket. It makes it very difficult to get the binder zipped up. It gets too fat. It makes the binder bulge and kind of bend, and I don't like risking bending the cards within the binders themselves. Now I picked up each of these binders for anywhere between $18 to $30 a piece. And I only keep my higher value cards like my rares, mythics, some of the foils, and this is for my higher value organized cards. All right, so as I said, the second type of storage that I want are for my lower value cards for longer term storage. Remember, you always want to keep them out of direct sunlight and out of high humidity areas. You also want to provide physical protection from the cards so they don't get damaged from moving around. One of the most economic and best storage options that they have out there for the value are these bundle boxes. They're rigid boxes. They store roughly about 500 cards. And they're essentially free if you think about it. At $30 at release, and you get 10 packs, that's like $3 a pack. Perfect storage options for right now. However, one of my favorite storage options, they discontinued, and that are these old Kaladesh holiday style boxes. You can still pick them up roughly around $16 or $17 a box. Used to be a much better value when you actually got the 5 packs inside of them. But as you see, I really love that storage option. They each have 3 rows in them. They store, if I remember correctly, right around 2,400 cards per box. And the other type of storage option I have here you can purchase are these cardboard storage option that have the 4-row, hold several thousand cards. I always recommend being creative with your card storage options. I was given this box as a gift, and I inserted some foam in here to keep it separated. I plan to use this for different cubes, and it was essentially free. So I highly recommend being creative with your storage options. Just remember, you want something rigid, you want to keep it out of sunlight, and you want to try to control the humidity. And the last type of storage I'm going to talk about is long-term storage for sealed products. So let's go down to the basement. This is my long-term storage in my basement. This is where I'm keeping most of my sealed product, and I'm trying to keep it mostly elevated up off the floor. So if you use your basement and you have water issues, you want to have a rack that stays up at least 4 to 6 inches or as high as you feel you need to avoid any potential collateral damage from water leakage. Speaking of which, it's sitting right next to my hot water heater, which I do not recommend, but due to the layout of our home, this is the best place I had for storage. So I keep all my sealed products, and I try to keep them in their cases, which I recommend. If you plan on selling sealed product and you have a full case, don't crack it. I've also got storage options that I'm not using, like these old cigar boxes that I picked up for $1 a piece. Excellent storage for cards. Plus they make them smell nice too. But this is where I keep all the sealed product and other storage options like extra sleeves, additional storage boxes, and I try to keep it organized so I know how to find my products quickly. I think that's about it for here. So great news, we're getting much closer to the 75 subscribers for our next giveaway. As of the recording of this video, we're up to 70 subscribers. Please spread the word. Let your friends know if you like what I'm doing to come check out my channel, subscribe, leave some comments, and everybody, please hit the like button. It really helps my algorithm on YouTube, and I'd love to see the channel grow.